Our Police Advocacy and Accountability Project is the human rights education and advocacy program's signature initiative. We offer people-to-people driven programs that provide a safe, secure, and supportive environment for alleged victims of police abuse and violent white extremist vigilantism. We provide race-conscious and bias-free policing and racial justice de-escalation training to law enforcement, communities of color, our corporate partners, and Black youth. All of our racial justice de-escalation initiatives are intended to teach people their rights, duties, and responsibilities as citizens. They're designed to build trust, familiarity, empathy, and community cooperation with law enforcement and the African American community, and perhaps more importantly, to teach youth de-escalation strategies to reduce conflict and deadly violence in their personal lives, but also during interactions with law enforcement.
Well, I think that overall the workshop was a great experience. I learned a lot about the things that you're supposed to ask and get from these interactions when you're stopped by an officer. A lot of people we know that, you can ask for the badge number, but sometimes we don't think about asking them what agency they're from.
I didn't have any expectations coming into the session except to learn, and it was very enlightening. He challenges assumptions that we make and perspectives that we need to understand from each other.
The workshop did a very great job of allowing us to see the other side of it, which is the officer's perspective and what they deal with, and kind of explaining the history. So how there's a lot of officers that commit suicide and the things that they have going on. So I think that it's really important for people to see.
Being pulled over by a cop, the best thing is to not escalate the situation, because the worse the conversation gets, the worse the actions get. While you think about your life, you have to think about the police life and situations as well.
Police officers are under a lot of stress by definition of the role, and we need to approach these interactions with that understanding. The exercise we went through actually drummed that in even more.
When you are stopped by an officer, maybe they may seem confrontational, but you don't really know what's going on in their daily life, what they're dealing with, the stop that they dealt with right before you. So I would definitely recommend this workshop for everyone.
I actually recommend this class 10 out of 10.
I always thought of it just for police officers, but I think our citizens need it even more. I hope that more people are exposed to this kind of training in the future.
Throughout this journey in Stono Institute, I have gained so much confidence in myself and learned so much about my history as a Puerto Rican. I'm also part of this Black journey and Black history. Learning from Dr. Levitt, I have learned to gain confidence in myself and speak and analyze everything I see, whether it be in books, news, videos, movies. I've seen a lot of things that help me articulate what each Black representative means and what they truly represent in the story itself. And throughout that journey, I became much more of an open person.
Ever since I've joined the Institute, it has helped me want to know more about my African history, about my roots. It has definitely opened my third eye to things that I didn't catch before. Sometimes, prejudice and things like that. I wasn't as socially conscious back then. Now that I have joined, I actually wanted to, go out and buy more books that interest me.